37-7 Milan as we start the fourth quarter. Elliott Reed back deep to receive the kickoff. And this one's going to go in and out of the end zone. South Gibson will start first and 10 from their own 20. Milan in control, 37-7. The fourth quarter of the BallGame Blitz being presented by Hardy, Martin, and Donahoe Attorneys at Law. They tip the scales in your favor. Located on the corner of East Lafayette and Church Street in downtown Jackson and on Court Square in Trenton, and also in Franklin, Tennessee. Dial 1-800-441-3193 or 424-2151 for a free consultation. And also the Gibson County office for Hardy, Martin, and Donahoe. The phone number there is 855-2151. Bradley Owens will take great care of you. Here's South Gibson in trouble, sacked. Oh boy, back at the 13-yard line. Brighton Smith, the 6'2 defensive end, the junior, credited for the sack. You can see the pump fake there by Colton Lowry. And then Lowry dumps. They're going to mark him at the 14. Loss is 5 yards and second down at 15. Lowry and Lewis then rotating at quarterback. Here's Lowry rolling right, throwing incomplete. Intended for Jordan Cobb, left it a little bit low for Cobb. You can see Lowry spinning out of the pocket under pressure. That ball may have been tipped by Keenan Booth, the linebacker. Booth and Davon Andrews, quite a pair. Linebackers from Milan. 3rd and 15. Out of the gun. Here's Lowry. Play action. Back to throw under pressure. Hit as he throws. It goes incomplete. Landon Graves supplying the pressure this time for the Bulldogs. Austin Elder trying to pick up Graves on that blitz. Got a piece of him, but Graves able to put the pressure on the quarterback. And Garrett Lashley in to punt it away again near his own end zone. Keontae Patterson from Milan awaiting the punt. Here comes Milan after the punt. Lashley just gets it out of there. And the punt's going to roll out near midfield and down at the Hornet 47-yard line. Nice job by Lowry, or Lashley, I should say, getting that punt out of there. 37-yard punt, no return. Milan with a 37-7 advantage takes over 1st and 10. Boy, this game started with a lot of fanfare. And the atmosphere just electric, almost a playoff type environments. But Milan, who led 13-7 at halftime, really dominated the first half. Blown it open here in the second half. 11:02 left. Timeout. Milan will take the timeout with him. 37-7 Bulldogs. You're watching the BallGame Blitz.
At Hardy, Martin, and Donahoe, we have over 34 years of legal experience.
And although we handle workers' compensation and personal injury cases, we do a whole lot more.
We're a full-service law firm.
We handle all kinds of legal matters, from adoption to zoning.
For instance, if you need help with a divorce or a criminal case,
or Social Security disability, or bankruptcy, or wills and estates.
We're Hardy, Martin, and Donahoe. And if we can help, give us a call.
(37-7 Milan). 11 minutes, 2 seconds remaining in the football game. Milan takes over 1st and 10 from the Hornet 47. Here's Harrison. He'll hand it off. Patterson running room inside to 45, and Patterson is taken off his feet at the 43-yard line. Gain of 7 on first down. Milan has used Trey Ballou, Marquise Watkins, and now Keontae Patterson at running back tonight. And Wayne Sappho, the fullback, has 2 rushing touchdowns. And Harrison enjoying a nice night through the air. The quarterback for the Bulldogs. 2nd down and 7. Out of the I formation. Here's Sappho, the fullback, hits, breaks a tackle at the line, and then thrown backwards. Arian Reed and Greg Morris in on the tackle. Sappho made it back to the line of scrimmage. Greg Morris on that run blitz, unable to make the tackle initially, but did stop Sappho's momentum. 3rd down and 7. Here's Harrison. He'll hand it off. Straight ahead running route. Inside the 25, or make that the 35, and take it down at the 26-yard line. The carry from Milan is the 4th running back to tote the mail tonight for the Bulldogs, Isaiah Ross. And Ross with a burst of speed. And boy, had it not been for the Arian Reed tackle, would still be running. That's a hometown self-storage 1st down for the Bulldogs. New line of scrimmage, South Gibson 37. Here's Ross again inside the 25 and taking off his feet at the 23. Want to remind you, on Saturday, October 12th, come on out to Ashley Furniture Home Store in Jackson for the NFL Network's Thursday Night Football Tailgate Tour. Show off your skills in the passing accuracy zone, then the run agility test, and then finish with a strong punch to field goal. Last but certainly not least, enjoy the prize wheel and take home some goodies. All this and more Saturday, October 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Ashley Furniture Home Store. And now back to action. Here's Ross outside the numbers. 15, 10, 5, and belted out of bounds at the 3 for another hometown self-storage 1st down for the Bulldogs. Reed knocking Ross out of bounds, but not before the damage is done. Ross around left end for 20 yards. Boy, Milan has really dominated tonight. And you look at Milan's 1-5 record coming into this game. Milan's getting healthy, getting some players back from suspension. Trey Ballou was lost in the 1st quarter. Here's Ross. Skipping inside to 5, down the other 2 on 1st down. If Trey Ballou, hopefully that's not a serious injury, because that kid has worked hard to get back into the lineup. For the Bulldogs, and I know they were excited to have Trey back, and Trey was excited to be back. I formation, 2nd and goal from Milan, and we got whistles. A little yellow on the green. You can see how green the field is here as we approach mid-October. It's been a marvelous summer in West Tennessee, and now the fall is off to a great start. Illegal procedure on Milan. That's going to make Jeff Morris happy. 2nd and goal, the new line of scrimmage, the 7. Got one wide receiver split far top of the screen. Here's Ross again up the middle. Touchdown. 7 yards out. And Isaiah Ross has hit pay dirt again. 3rd time tonight. And Milan has really blown this one open. That offensive line just dominating. Look at big old number 70 there with that push. That's Riley Smith. 6'3" and 300 pounds. Connor Allen the sophomore kicker for the PAT. Snap, place, and kick, all perfect. The Bulldogs, well on their way to victory number 2 on the season. Isaiah Ross. (40-47) Milan, 7.5 to go. You're watching the BallGame Blitz.
Dale's Recycling has 3 locations, Milan, McKenzie, and Jackson, and is one of the largest recycling centers in West Tennessee. Their recycling is environmentally friendly, and they recycle most metals, radiators, batteries, and much more. Besides recycling, Dale's also buys and sells used farm equipment, industrial equipment, and military surplus. For more information about what they recycle or their inventory, go to dales-recycling.com or call their Milan number at 731-686-2500.
Big night for the Bulldogs here in Milan, 40-47. Milan putting a rented mule on South Gibson. Oh boy, I don't think anyone expected this, especially that overflow crowd you're looking at on South Gibson's side. I don't think Milan expected this. Here's the kickoff, high. Beautiful kick, going to be taking it to 5. 10. Outside the numbers to the 23, and then buried right there. Jordan Cobb on the return. Bradley Brown off the stick. Mercy. See Cobb here. That's called a form tackle. Some fresh faces into the game from Milan. Jackson Norris in there. Here's South Gibson. On the ground they go, straight ahead. Crossing the 30 out to the 32-yard line is Austin Elder. He's played well tonight for the Hornets. South Gibson's been rotating Hayden Lewis, who's in there now at quarterback, along with Colton Lowry. Lowry is sophomore. Lewis a junior. On the ground again, running over left guard. Out across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Elder for 3 yards. 2nd and 7. That previous play did net a hometown self-storage. 1st and 10. Hometown self-storage in Milan, Medina, and in Humboldt. Coming soon to Trenton, 571-15-17. Lewis under pressure, hit as he throws it, and intercepted. Oh, and dropped. Oh, boy. Josh Kuhn. Nice hit there. That ball just hung up, and Kuhn, if he could have kept his feet and caught the ball, would have had a pick 6. 3rd down and 7 for South Gibson. And listen to this crowd. Boy, the Milan fans enjoying this night. Working left side, outside the numbers, 1st down, 50, 40. 1 man to beat, that's over with. Forget about it. Touchdown, South Gibson. Jordan Cobb. The junior running back, and a nice job by Lewis on that misdirection in the backfield. 67 yards. Boy, Cobb, look at the speed and the separation. Cobb cruising to the end zone. Delonte Watkins nearly ran him down. But Cobb sails into the end zone for the South Gibson touchdown. Now the Hornets going to go for 2. You see the crowd in the background there kind of filing out of here. Here's Lewis in the gun, and another fumbled snap. Lewis in trouble, and Lewis dumps. Storm Williams got a shot on the quarterback. He wasn't going to pass it up. So the 2-point conversion is no good. And the snap was there. Again, a little bit low, but he should have handled it. Lashley was in motion, may have affected the vision of Lewis. And 3 Bulldogs wrap him up. Milan in control. You're watching the Ball Game Blitz.
Hometown Self-Storage serves all of Gibson County, is open 7 days a week, and has locations in Milan, Humboldt, Medina, and is coming soon to Trenton. Call us at 571-1517 for all your storage needs.
The South Gibson Band still entertaining, and the South Gibson faithful still hanging around, but Milan in control, 44-13. 5 minutes and 1 second left in the game. Zach Thorne to kick off. Zach has been hitting some high pop flies. As you see, South Gibson loading up on the far side. Onside kick takes a good bounce for South Gibson, but Milan picks it out of the air. That's Jordan Sullivan, the wide receiver from Milan. He's got a great set of hands, and Jordan came up on that one perfectly. And he would have been setting sail down the sideline there. One man was between Jordan and the end zone. Landon Walker, the new quarterback from Milan, he'll hand it off straight ahead. There's not much there. Landon Walker, sophomore, 5'11", 160-pound QB. Cameron King, the sophomore running back's in there. On the carry. Loss of a yard and first down for the Bulldogs. Hardy, Martin, and Donahoe, attorneys at law, bringing you this fourth quarter. Fullback is Tristan Daniel, a sophomore. Straight ahead they go with it. Inside the 50. The Hornet territory. Taken off his feet at the 47-yard line. That again is Tristan McDaniel. Down to 4 minutes remaining in the game. Milan going to move to 2-5 in the season, but more importantly, 2-1 in 13AA. Just getting word that Dyersburg is on top of Westview late. So that dropped Westview to 2-1 in the district. Here's McDaniel again outside for 4 yards before he's thrown down rather rudely by Reed. It'll be 4th down and right at 4. McDaniel, a little bit of running room, but Reed, a great athlete, kind of hip tossed him down. 4th down, let's call it a long 3. Milan at the Hornet 42-yard line, and Milan's going to go for it. Landon Walker, the quarterback, under center. Out of the I formation, 2 receivers, bottom of the screen. Walker back to throw. Fires it down to sideline, and too far out in front of Grant Holden. And South Gibson will take over. Jordan Lambert for South Gibson had the best chance to make that catch. So incomplete. South Gibson takes over on downs. 1st and 10, their own 42. Hayden Lewis back in at quarterback for the Hornets. South Gibson going to fall to 3-3 on the season. Here's Lewis, sends it out, completes out to midfield. It's a pickup of 8 yards. On the reception for South Gibson is Jake Corbin. So District 13AA with Dyersburg over Westview. Dyersburg would move to 3-0 and the only unbeaten team in 13AA. Dyersburg will move to 5-1 overall. Westview falls to 2-1 in district, 4-2 overall. Here's Lewis back to throw. Fires it down to sideline and incomplete. Trying to hit a streaking Jordan Lambert down that left sideline. So Dyersburg at 3-0. Westview 2-1 in the district, Milan 2-1, 2-5 overall. Westview all alone in second place by virtue of their win over Milan. Crockett County 1-2. They lead tonight, big over Obion. Crockett will improve to 4-2. Straight ahead running room, inside the 40, outside the numbers, 30 to the 25, inside the 20, and finally dragged down at the 15-yard line. The man who's had a big night for South Gibson, Austin Elder, tackled by Josh Kuhn. That's a first down. That's a hometown self-storage first down, I should say. Call 571-1517 for hometown self-storage. So Dyersburg all alone in first place in 13AA. Westview at 2-1, Milan at 2-1. Westview has a tiebreaker by virtue of their win over Milan. Crockett County at 1-2, 4-2. Again, they're blowing out Obion tonight. Pass incomplete near the goal line. South Gibson 1-2. Now, we'll hear it in a few minutes after this one winds up. 1-2 in the district, and they'll fall to 3-3 overall. So South Gibson only. Obion County has a worse district record. Obion being blown out tonight. Obion is 0-3. District 13AA and 2-5 overall. Lewis across the middle, dropped. Oh, at the 10-yard line, he's mad at himself. Jake Corman had that one in his hands. Jake running the slant and drops it. Third down and 10. South Gibson at the Milan 16. Milan could still win the district. On the ground straight ahead, Elder down from the 16 to the 11. It's a pickup of 5. Austin Elder. It'll be 4th down and 5. Theoretically, Milan could win the district title, but they'd have to have some help. They'd have to beat Dyersburg and then have Westview lose one of its remaining district games. 4th down and 5. Here's Lewis. Option left side. Oh, and the pitch gets away. And covered up back at the 24-yard line by Jordan Lambert. And that kind of puts the icing on the cake for Milan. What a performance by the Bulldogs. And the offense has played well, but you got to give it to the Milan defense. They gave up 1 touchdown in the first half after an interception return by Garrett Lashley. And then the reserves gave up a long touchdown run on the last series. Other than that, South Gibson has rarely visited Milan territory. Only 4 first downs for the game for South Gibson. And Milan racking up nearly 400 yards of total offense. So it was a complete victory for Jeff Morris's ball club tonight. As the final seconds going to click off the clock here at Johnny Hill Stadium, and you can hear the Milan crowd singing the MHS alma mater. I know that one by heart. By the way, Paul Schultz, if you're listening, he's our producer-director. Down to 18 seconds, I want to thank Paul Schultz, our producer-director and main camera operator. Rachel Schultz doing a great job on the field. My name's Dan Reeves. Thanks for watching the BallGame Blitz. Big win for Milan, 44-13 over South Gibson. So long from Johnny Hill Stadium.